Hi, my name is Linry, and this is nail art that I did in April. If you enjoy nail polish related content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would mean oh so much, and thank you to the people who have already hit that button. So we're gonna start off a little bit spicy. We're gonna start off on April 4th. April 4th, I wanted to try water marbling with multi-chromes. I just had this dream and I was like, wait a minute. That'd be sick as fuck. I've never seen anyone water marble with multichromes. I'm 100% sure other people have water marbled with multichromes. I know I'm not the first. I didn't invent this. That's not what I'm saying. But I just haven't seen anyone do it, so I didn't know if it was possible. So I did this live on stream, and I'm going to link down below to every single live stream that I did, because if I link it in the cards, you can only link like 3 cards per video, and then Mr. YouTube gets mad at you, so... So this was to celebrate the total eclipse that America got to experience. I didn't get to experience the total eclipse. I'm in Florida. So what I did is I painted 2 full opacity ILNP's Eclipse. The manicure of the eclipse. I painted ILNP's Eclipse 3 coats on my finger, and then I took Hollow Taco's 1 coat black and Eclipse and water marbled them out. I was so pleased with how this manicure turned out. Oh my goodness gracious, it looks fantastic. I will say I was utterly shocked by like the reception of it. This is my highest liked post on Instagram ever. It's outdoing my beans. What the fuck? But I was just overwhelmed by how many people thought this was super cool. I thought it was a little basic, but it fucking did well. And then on the 7th, I wanted to live stream this one, but timing just got away from me because all of a sudden my mother-in-law needed us at her house, so my weekend schedule got thrown off completely, so I did this off stream, but I painted Twilight's Eclipse on Eclipse on an eclipse. I thought this was just really funny. Full disclosure, have never seen Twilight's Eclipse. I've only ever watched the first movie. Fake fan. I'm not even claiming to be a fan. So all I know is the points that ContraPoint brought up, and then what Nick DeMario, his recap of Twilight's Eclipse. Those are the only Eclipse content I have consumed. And in Nick's video, every time he'd cut away to the movie, it was just Jacob holding Bella. So I assumed this was just the plot of the film. And then I wanted to paint the mocap scene of Bella petting Jacob. I thought that was very funny. I don't know why they CGI'd that. They should have just left it as is. And then Jasper. I don't know. All I know about Jasper is every time he's on screen, he creeps me out. He's just staring intensely at people like, hello, are you okay? So that's all I've got about Twilight's Eclipse. Honestly, it was really funny because the only place that this post did well was Reddit. Reddit seemed to love this, which, you know, I vibe with. On the 11th, I attempted my first ever scoop marble. And I did it with like 6 colors, and like I felt like that was an appropriate amount of colors to do something with. And I was wrong. This is a complete and utter nail fail. It doesn't look cute. And it was so gloopy on my nail. Oh my god. It was just like, I could feel it moving and sliding. I was like, this is never going to fucking dry. So I took it off and decided to switch to a water marble. So again, on the 11th, I did a water marble with Orly's entire breathable collection. I tried to water marble flames. They weren't too successful. Orly's breathable formula, at least these shimmer polishes, don't seem to want to water marble well. I do know for a fact that Cranberry Believe It, which is also a breathable polish, does water marble well. So I'm thinking it's just these shimmers. Sometimes polishes just don't want to spread, and these ones didn't want to spread. So I wasn't completely happy. I think it looks pretty cool, but it's not what I wanted it to be, so I'm going to attempt to water marble flames again at a different point in time. The next manicure I did was on the 18th, and Nicole Loves asked me to put A goose on my nails? I can't remember how this got brought up in her live stream, but we started talking about gooses, but spelt like the Danish way or Swedish way. I'm too American for that. It's got umlauts. I don't know, bitch. But I also wanted to try a scoop marble again. So I tried a scoop marble again, and this time I was extremely successful. I thoroughly enjoyed this scoop marble, and I was a little sad that I had to cover it with a goose. But honestly, it elevated the look. It elevated it. This is beautiful. This is art. I do wish I bumped the Canadian goose over just a little bit. That way its knife has a bit more clarity. That way I don't have, like, I had to angle it a bit in my photos so you could actually see its knife. I just went a little bit too over to the side, but that's the only thing I would change. I'm very pleased with this, even though it says Ghus at the end. Painting letters on your nails is very difficult. So I'm just happy I was able to get it on there. On the 25th, I did a May the 4th be with you manicure, which is actually what I'm wearing on my left hand still. Wow! This I was so pleased with. I'm still so pleased with it. I'm so happy with it. I'm doing a little bit of a troll. Duh. I have a Dalek and a TARDIS on there. I decided to do a Doctor Who mani because I like upsetting people in funny ways. Like, I don't want to ever hurt anyone's feelings, but just to, like, give them a little, like, eyebrow, like a little twitch of, those are not the same. So, little trolls. I am so pleased with how that Dalek turned out, though. I didn't think I'd be able to get, like, the 3D-ality of it. I didn't think I would be able to get the rivets to be fully defined, and there they are, fully defined. I didn't think I'd be able to get the little whisk attachment the Dalek has, and it's there. I'm just so pleased. I am a teeny bit disappointed by the TARDIS. I messed up a little bit. I wanted to give the TARDIS a wood texture, that way it'd be very apparent that this was the TARDIS, so I stamped on top of the blue a wood texture. Now, I think this looks okay, but it stopped me from doing something that I could have done if I thought about it a bit harder. To make the TARDIS's, like, little square indents into it, to freehand squares is extremely difficult to get those sharp edges, and it's easier to just kind of paint it and then paint a straight line across with the base color. So I felt like if I wasn't being inhibited by that stamp under it, I would have been able to get crisper squares, but honestly, those freehand squares are kind of impressive. I'm kind of jazzing with them. It's not 100%, but it's close enough. Also, May the 4th be with you? That's just killer. That's just fire. I fucking... That's freehand paint. Baby, I didn't write that. That's painted on. I am very pleased with this manicure. And on the 27th, I decided to do another scoop marble, which is actually what I'm wearing right here. On my right hand, I wanted to live stream trying to dupe out ILNP's latest collection, but I also wanted to do nail art. I like the idea of scoop marbles, but I realized they finish real quick. If you get it right, it's like 20 minutes and you're done. And I didn't want to stream me just doing nail art for 20 minutes and then being like, bye guys. So I decided at the start of stream, I would do nail art. I feel like it was okay. It was successful enough. I feel like the colors mixed too much. The pink and the blue I used mixed too well and made a purple instead. And I feel like if I had backed this in white instead of pink, their mixing might have slowed down just a little bit. Or maybe if I had like a buffer color in between, something like an iridescent flaky, that way the colors wouldn't touch too much and mix. This is something I'm gonna have to play around with to get the general feel of a scoop marble, but I feel like this manicure was pretty successful. It just wasn't what I expected, so I'm gonna have to retry it again. But yeah, that was the nail art that I did in April. What nail art did you do in April? Or what did you wear in April? Nail polish is not just about nail art, it's about loving what's on your nails. If you made it this far in the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!